Well, my name's Richard Lee. I'm a goalkeeper at Brentford FC, previously Watford FC. I have some interests outside of football, which include owning a baseball cap business and also a goalkeeping business. Football-wise, I guess there's 3 or 4 that stand out. Playing in games such as a semi-final of the FA Cup, playing as many games as I have for Watford and England at youth level, and with Brentford in more recent times, some of the games we played, beating Premiership opposition, Everton, and playing a big part in that. Away from football, business-wise, Dr. Cap, went on Dragon's Den. We managed to get an investment into that. And the other business is GK Icon. We've opened 18 schools now. That's very much growing. And then elsewhere, I'm quite heavily into the psychological side of not only football but business, and I'm starting to achieve in that too. I think with the goalkeeping experience that I've had, I'm not your typical goalkeeper in that I perhaps think slightly deeper about the game. And like I say, I've gone into the psychological aspect quite heavily. It's something that very much interests me, and I think I've already been able to have a good impact on a few lads that I know, and it's been great, you know, to be able to pass on some of the experience that I've had and some of the ideas that I have to help improve someone's game. So I think for a young goalkeeper, a young footballer that wants to improve and perhaps is at a bit of a stumbling block or just wants to get that edge, I think, you know, I could really help them with that. I've still got several mentors. It's something I know how important it is to have, you know, to have someone that has been there, done that. They can really help you to miss out a lot of the pitfalls that will await you. So, you know, I know it's huge, and like I said, I've got 3 or 4 in different areas, and I call upon them very regularly. And I perhaps am getting to that point now where I've got 3 or 4 that perhaps look at me in the same way. So, you know, I'd love to have more that called upon me and be able to have that positive influence on them too. Tip or 2. First tip would be enjoyment, and it's obviously to enjoy something. When you're doing well, you enjoy something. And football is, you know, like many pursuits, you're going to get a lot of knockbacks, but to continue to enjoy it through that, and continue to learn through that, is a huge weapon to have. And it's not something that everyone has naturally, but it is something that can be developed. So I'd say, first tip, enjoyment. Second tip, hard work. And not just hard work in terms of, you know, the harder you work, the better you get. That's not always the case. It's very much a case of quality training, knowing what to train on, perhaps getting advice as to what avenues to take. You know, it's not always the technical stuff. It may be physical, mental, tactical, and there's so many other things that come into it. So 2 main tips, enjoyment and hard work. I think the main things I'll be able to offer is good advice, good knowledge, touching on some of the things that I've experienced myself, some of the referential experiences that I've had. I know no doubt, especially young up-and-coming goalkeepers, footballers, or those coming up in the business world, I've had a lot of experience, I've made some mistakes, but come through them, and I'm now ready to pass on that knowledge and help those that are looking for it.